We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Nick Lodolo will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Settling in now, Willie Adames. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Lodolo is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone. Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. And that's the first out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line. The line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
So now to the plate, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Urias ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Hayes is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they're able to get the runner to 3rd in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. Tampa Bay 0, Orioles coming up. You're watching the show. Brendan McKay is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now batting, Austin Hayes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken, ball 3.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
In now, Mario Novoa. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Ramon Urias. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Two and 0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rodney Owen. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
Hey, Dero, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game, and actually he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Coming to the plate now, Leody Taveras, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. That evens it up 1-1. Owen is off of first with 2 away. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Manuel Margot, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
To the plate now, Jalen Davis, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. No one out with a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
At the plate, Davy Grion, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. At the plate, Brian Anderson. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
At the plate now, Matt Beatty, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
The first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Line drive base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Digging in, Adley Rutschman. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
A runner at second, nobody out. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. In his career, Chavis hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that is through into left field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third.
You know, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hayes. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 2 out with the man at first. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 2, the Rays 1. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Schwindel is there for it. 1 out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield.
Now batting, left fielder, David.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning, and up next the outfielder David Peralta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Oh my goodness, 3 in a row. Novoa has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail it here 2-1.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Mario Novoa is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
1 strike.
Here's the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Anderson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Stepping up now, Ramon Urias. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Pitch is popped up. Anderson is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Rodney Owen checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Now the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that's over, 2-1. Two and two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High pop up. Anderson will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 28 on the season as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Even 1-1 count to Margot. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Jalen Davis. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Standing in now, Davy Grion as he lifts it in the air to right field. Diaz is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brian Anderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the ball is dropped. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Matt Beatty, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
A high fastball is in there. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rays lead it 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in for his second at-bat, Leody Taveras. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Leody Taveras.
This is in the air to right. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in, Frank Schwindel. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ready now for Baltimore. Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fouled off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Renfroe is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Chavis looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. So far this year against Southpaws, Chavis hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Orioles leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Yandy Diaz. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Slow little roller to third. And that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're up 3-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Yusniel Diaz.
Diaz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0.
Hey. 1-1. Hey.
Hit sharply on the ground, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. He's ready now. The pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Hot shot on the ground is short. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Digging in once again, Mario Novoa, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Hopped up. Beatty has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Orioles held in check there. They trail 3-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Manuel Margot. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Diaz is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Standing in, Jalen Davis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Taveras looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Rays are staked to a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Miguel Castro will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 50, Miguel.
Into the box now, Davy Grillon. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and Tampa's taking a 4-2 lead. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Shortstop, Ramon Urias.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rodney Owen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another try at 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Peralta going back at the track, the wall, gone. A solo shot here to left, number 31 for him on the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Up next for the Orioles,
To the plate now, Leody Taveras. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And there's out number 2.
now batting, first baseman.
Striding into the box, Frank Schwindel. It was a walk in his last trip. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. This will kick up against the wall now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Adley Rutschman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Margot is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson singled home a run in his last time up.
Brian Anderson.
First offering on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Matt Beatty. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bouncer to the left side. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping into the box, Willie Adames. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a 1 for 9. Runners off for second. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. So striding in, Yandy Diaz. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
At the plate now, David Peralta. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rays are out in front, 5-3. Anthony Bass is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Anthony Bass.
Last half of the 7th here, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Bass has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. To short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Diaz.
Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Strike called. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
next for the Orioles.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Austin Hayes. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Margot will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Mario Novoa. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 1-0. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit back up the middle. Adames scoops it up. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Koji Yokoyama has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25, Koji Yokoyama.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Rutschman recovers, and the throw is in time. Renfroe is retired, and there's 1 away. Now in the box, Manuel Margot. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Jalen Davis.
Standing in now, Jalen Davis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Davy Grillon would be next. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, and it remains 5-3. Matt Bowman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
In now for the O's, Ramon Urias, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rodney Owen. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now, Leody Taveras, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. One and one.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
2-2 the count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back, first baseman.
Now at the plate, Frank Schwindel. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adley Rutschman. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
2 down, runners at first and second. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They're still down 5-3. Digging in, Davy Grillon. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Davy Grillon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. That's popped up. Schwindel ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 50.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. In there, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Diaz is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, Matt Beatty. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Jose Alvarado is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Jose Alvarado.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
The second baseman, Michael Chavis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's just out.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
At the plate, Yusniel Diaz. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
That's out.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Austin Hayes, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Mario Novoa. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Now a curveball left up in the zone as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. Margot is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Ramon Urias. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Baltimore down to their final strike. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rodney Owen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bounce to first, right to him, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for another save. That's an even 100 for his career. So congrats are in order. I'm sure he's going to tuck that ball away and put it in his trophy room.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Tampa Bay took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brendan McKay earns his team-leading 11th win. Jose Alvarado earns the save out of the bullpen, his 30th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.